Welcome to IA 107. I am currently going to be recording this video as both introduction to the course and also a review of the syllabus. Let me just tell you, this is the first time we've taught this course. It's only a 1-credit course, so it's not a huge course, but it's the first time we've taught it completely online, completely not with any kind of real-time instruction. I am going to make myself available for you guys in real-time instruction to come into any of my Tuesday or Thursday meetings that you could set up. All you have to do is let me know you're coming, and I'm going to be available during my office hours, and I'll set aside time to meet with you. But please let me know you're coming. The office hours are going to be in Gettysburg, and I will urge you guys to come join us. I do have an introduction to the course, so I'm not going to do the introduction to the course in this particular video. Instead, for this video, what I want to do is review the syllabus. The syllabus is a kind of a little mini contract between myself, the instructor, and you guys, the students, talking about what I'm planning to deliver and how I'm planning to deliver it. Now, it's not fixed. It's not set in stone. It is mostly just a review of, mostly just an outline of how I plan to run things right now. And if something changes, some dates change, some schedule changes, whether anything else, feel like we need to add something to the course. I guess with a purely online course, weather isn't an issue, but you get what I'm saying. If something changes, then I'll make an update to the syllabus and let you guys all know. So with that, let me share my syllabus with you. And here is the syllabus in electronic format. At the top of the syllabus, it just fills you in on the basic information for the course. The CRN number, for instance, is the official numbering system for the course as saved for this particular semester. I give you also in here my personal cell phone number. Please do not abuse that. My cell phone number is available if you have an urgent issue or if you want to text me something, but please don't send me wee hour of the morning texts or weekend texts. I won't respond to that, and so don't misuse the cell phone number. The delayed closing schedule, since we're online, that's really not critical. However, I will mention something in here. I give you my email address. Anything other than an urgent issue, which I do allow you to send me a text, anything where you're asking me a question, it's not urgent, please use email communication. I expect that email is going to be almost like a letter, not a text message format or spelling standards or abbreviation standards. I want the email to be a professional email with in the subject matter, you should have the course number plus the actual subject of the email. You should make sure you include a professional greeting. Make sure you include some details about what you're really looking for, or asking about, or suggestions you might have for me, and then your name at the bottom, so I don't know exactly who it is. If you don't include your name, I can't easily look back at the email address and figure out who you are without searching through lists. So please include your name so I know how to respond appropriately. The rest of this section, this first page, the catalog description of the course. You should know that already if you signed up for the course. This is a 1-credit course that's designed to make sure that all the people in this program have a minimum set of basic understanding of measurements and also some basic understanding of the math and the calculations methods we use. I do suggest that you get some equipment. If you don't already have a tape measure, I highly urge you, everybody in trades should have a tape measure. Get a good tape measure, not broken, not with bent tabs, just a good solid tape measure. You use it. I strongly suggest you get yourself a good ruler. I don't mean a cheap wooden one that's been kicking around in the closet for years. I mean a good At least 12-inch steel roll would be ideal. Inches and or millimeters, but inches is required. I also suggest you get a thermometer, not required for the course. Well, actually, I do strongly suggest you get a thermometer because there is one of the assignments where we use a thermometer and or a tire pressure gauge. These are both analog measurement tools that can be either, like I said, analog, or they could be a digital. You could have a digital thermometer and a digital tire pressure gauge. So if you drive, I urge you to have a tire pressure gauge. It's a useful tool. Even if you've got a fancy car that measures its own tire pressure, having your own gauge is useful in many occasions. And a thermometer, if you're cooking at all, having a meat thermometer is very, very useful. And even if you're vegetarian, having a thermometer to measure the temperature as you cook is also very useful. The book I suggest is on page 2. That's the Amazon link there. It's called Thomas Glover's Pocket Reference. I think the 4th version is the one I have a link to. Amazon may have a more recent version than this. The link may not be the best source, but do a search in Amazon if this link isn't ideal. The learning outcomes, I think I kind of went through them. Activities are roughly based on weeks. So there's 7 sections and 14 weeks associated with this course. So the activities are roughly based on weeks. It's only a 1-credit course, so there's not a lot of work per week, but this lays out the schedule, and I'm not going to go through it. You'll see that I have material laid out week by week by week. I make each section visible at the beginning of that 2-week time period, so that you can begin working on that. And basically that's pretty much it. You can go through the schedule on your own time. The rest is pretty much details of how I'm doing grading, attendance policies, not really pertinent for you guys. This is my generic attendance policy. You guys don't have to worry about that. However, you do have to worry about one thing. You need to respond and take at least one quiz. I had the syllabus quiz week 1. If you do not start attending, quote, attending the online version of this course and take that quiz week 1, then I am forced by HAC's attendance policies to potentially drop you from the course. So you are required to get online and do week 1 stuff. So the rest of this is academic dishonesty. I encourage you guys to cheat in the sense of using all available materials that you have access to on the internet, on your cell phone, on your computer. However, what I'm not going to accept is if you take somebody else's work, like if you share work or share activities and it's clear that you're copying, then that's the one piece of cheating that I don't allow. There's a bunch of other things talking about health counseling, diversity, inclusion, and choice. If you have any issues at all, please let me know. If you're in need of accommodations, we've got some great services here at the college to help you. And there's a variety of reasons why you might need accommodations. Feel free to contact Aaron and get what you need if that's the case. And Aaron's phone number is at the back of this. Back of the syllabus. So this is my very brief syllabus review. I expect you to read through the syllabus. If you have trouble reading, you need to get accommodations right away, and you can have somebody read that detailed syllabus to you. So give me a call or send me an email, a nice detailed email, subject matter, etc. And let me know if you have any questions beyond this.